What's up, YouTube? So, every once in a while, man, I get a hankering for some down-home food. Got me some produce and got some steaks. So what I'm going to do is, thinking about making some carne asada, throw on the grill, some pico de gallo. Then we'll do some refried beans and some Spanish rice. And I've got corn tortillas and flour tortillas. So right now I'm going to make the pico de gallo and start making the marinade for the carne asada. So on the carne asada, basically you want to use about a cup of orange juice. I bought 3 fresh oranges, and then I'll use the juice from a half a lime. To that I'll add about a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper, a tablespoon of cumin, and then about a tablespoon of the fresh cilantro, and then a couple cloves of good garlic. And basically you want to, mix that up and let the meat, which would be like flank steak. I was able to get, flank steak. I prefer skirt steak. But with carne asada, you can use any kind of meat. A lot of the little Mexican wagons out here that serve carne asada, they really don't use flank steak or skirt steak. They use like chuck or top sirloin or top round roast. It's all in how you marinate it, and make sure you smoke it with some good mesquite or hickory. I'll be smoking with hickory tonight. So anyway, I'm gonna get the marinade going in this bowl, and then I'll just put it all in some bags and seal it up real tight and let it soak, and we'll get back with you later. Alright, YouTube, so I got actually 2 pieces of flank. I couldn't find any skirt. I've also got some top sirloin here. I'm adding this to my mixture. Like I said, it's about a tablespoon of cilantro. Squeeze those 3 oranges, half a juice of lime, tablespoon of cumin, teaspoon of salt, and teaspoon of pepper. And what I'll do is put them in this bag here, seal it up real good, and let them marinate. And next, the pico de gallo. Alright, YouTube. So we got the pico de gallo done. We got about 3 tomatoes, jalapeno pepper, about 4 cloves of garlic, salt, pepper, what else? Lemon juice or lime juice, and that's it. White onion. Anyway, now we're getting ready to make the rice.
Is there anything else we can do?
Alright, YouTube. So I got about 2 tablespoons of oil in the pan. What I do is I just kind of stir the rice in. I want my rice to get almost like browned. It'll start getting toasted looking. And then what I'll do is I'll add about 2 cloves of garlic, 1 onion cut up. Usually I'll put in some jalapenos and some fresh tomatoes, or some Anaheim chilies or anything like that. But I was a little short on ingredients today, so I'm using a can of Rotel. Then what I'll do, I'll put a little bit of that right there. That's a caldo de pollo. It's just basically a chicken bouillon. And then a little bit of Saison for coloring. But that's basically how I make my rice. So anyway, it's warming up here. I'll kind of show you. You can see the little white ones there, how they start looking once it gets toasted looking. But anyway, I'll get back to it in a minute. Alright, YouTube. So if you look at the rice, you see how it's kind of gotten toasty. Anyway, that's about the consistency I like it. You want to see a lot of brown starting to show. The rice is good and hot. And then I'll go ahead and add the Rotel or your tomatoes, and then the garlic and onion. Be right back. Okay, so I added just a little bit of the Saison and a little bit of the bouillon. Give it a good stir up here. We'll add the water and then lower the heat, let it simmer for about 30 minutes. This would be great rice right there. Alright, YouTube. So here's the rice. It's finished. That's how I do my Spanish rice. Next I'll be throwing the meat on the grill, and then once I got that, something me and my wife can eat off for the next couple of days. Okay, YouTube.
23.
Here's the Carne Asada cook. I'm going to cut her up, and we'll start doing tacos and burritos. Alright, YouTube, here we go. We got Carne Asada, some refried beans and rice, limes, avocados. Got your pico de gallo, and basically when I make tortillas, burritos or Cantina style tacos, I just put a little bit of Salsa Picante on, but mostly just white onion and cilantro. None of the sour cream and cheese that I grew up on. That's how they do them out here. And anyway, then we got, normally I would do Chile De Arbol, Salsa Picante, but I don't have my blender handy, so we're going to rely on these. Here's some Cholula hot sauce, and I'm trying out the La Costana, what is that? That's like a verde, and then a salsa ranchera. We'll see. Not as good as my Chile De Arbol salsa, but hey, it'll work. So off this here, me and my wife can eat 3-4 days off this stuff. And that's how you do it.